Well, hello there, friends. It's your favorite realtor coming to you from one of my favorite complexes in all the GTA. And I ain't lying, friends. When people ask me, Mike, where can we get the biggest property in the best location? I always say the same thing. The Dunn Park Townhome Complex on Elder in Long Branch. You got the Long Branch location with the Long Branch Go. You're close to Mimico, you're close to New Toronto. You got it all, and you won't get more house for this amount of money. You think I'm crazy? Come on inside and see what I'm talking about. You come inside the front door, my friends, and not only do you have a closet, but you have a full mudroom with two separate entrances. This is your guest entrance, this is your walking entrance, but at this side, we have the full double car garage covered entrance. So you're getting the townhouse love with the underground parking vibe, that no cleaning off your car in the ice storm, no warming it up on those cold days, because it's always climate controlled. And in here, we're getting all that family space that we need to live our best lives. Check this out. We're not talking closet, we're talking full mudroom. Now normally I'm saying, yeah, you could put a bench here and some hooks and storage. You can see it, this is happening. You got full length window, imagine all the kids stuff, extra storage here in this closet space. But I just say, you feel the love when you come in here. You hang up your coat and you say to yourself, show me some more. Oh. Now, I can't do this thing, this finger snap, but the finger snap is what you feel when you come up onto this main level of this house. Friends, this is what you want from a house. The eye lines, the natural light, the sections of little division, the perfect huge main floor that you would get in a $2 million house. But somehow here at this price point, are you kidding me? Check out the kitchen, okay? Waterfall quartz countertops all the way around. Not condo size, not townhouse size, full house size. Modern, sleek, classic, and I'm gonna point this out now and I'm gonna keep pointing it out in this video. This specific unit is a cut above. You're gonna compare it to other units and you're gonna go, ooh, that unit 71 though, at 71, not only do I like that there's the double 71s, which somehow makes it awesome, but you see the finish, you see the detail, you see the real wood flooring, and you start to think, you know what, that unit's the one that I want. So back to the kitchen, oversized here. Clean, easy, beautiful glass cooktop here. You get the built-in microwave with the venting, very convenient. Dishwasher hidden in our oversized island with sitting area. All the way around, we got the double undermount sink and the black matte black finish faucet. Goes so perfectly with this. Disappearing handles. Love the sleek no handle look, but hate always looking for the pulls. Not here. These pulls are there, but you can barely see them, so they blend in, give you the functionality and the look. Very rare. Check this out. Full height storage in here, not skimping. Storage all the way around, big drawers over here. Beautiful spot for that double door fridge, and the piece de la resistance of the kitchen, the pantry space, friends. Are you kidding me? Now, I also love this little nook because this is the bar cart area, the cappuccino machine, whatever you want, the little work from home desk, heck, little bistro table, eat-in spot. Perfect place to put the baby in the high chair while you're doing all this stuff. Nice, easy to clean area, real good workability. This kitchen, my friend, has legs, and you can see from this video. Speaking of legs, let me use my legs to walk me into this full-size diner, 8-seater setup right now. Why is this so important? Because we're in a townhome, so normally we're making compromises. There's concessions to be made, everything's smaller. Not at Unit 71, at 71, we got the double 71 space. 8-seater, you can make this bigger if you want. Beautiful light fixture, love the wainscoting detail, the wide plank, pre-engineered real wood flooring going beautifully with the eye lines from the wrought iron, from the wood staircase. No cheaping out with the carpet, no cheaping out with vinyl or laminate. I mean, we're living it high life. It's elevated and you have the space. So it's the flow, the finish, the function, and the size in one, pushing forward to our living room space. Let's stop working let's start drinking cocktails and watching our favorite movie. That's how you're gonna feel. Full-size sectional in here. Room for the ottoman, for the coffee table, no problem. Look at this focal point, precast, lovely, sleek, modern mantle with real natural gas fireplace, not an insert from an electrical fireplace company. This is the real thing. Easy, look, you got the screen for protection, but you're getting that real warmth, that real flame. The spot for the television, which we all want to know, where are we going to put the TV? No questions here at 71. And book match built-in storage on both sides, even getting the natural light from these beautiful windows. And I gotta just stop at the windows and say, Dunbar did something here. And what they did was they said, let's actually go a little bit beyond what we normally do and give this complex a lakeside feel. So you can see here in the mullions and the splits on these windows, they didn't just cheap out and put basic windows in. We have the curbs. It's really in keeping with this lakeside community. And they got the nice, beautiful blinds in here. So you got privacy and almost blackout, all rolled up, all included. Have you seen a better main level than this? With that mudroom, with that setup, with the finger snap, if you know how to finger snap. Executive, if I do say so myself. You haven't even seen upstairs, so let's see upstairs. Coming up to our second level here, and I'm gonna skip the second level and I'm gonna go right to the upstairs principal suite, because after all, I don't want to delay that. You got to see that so that then you can see this and it all comes together with that main floor and you go, that's the one we got to buy. Now this isn't the third floor or the second floor. This is just the principal suite. The whole thing, the front to back. Right now the cameraman's standing just in front of our massive bathroom. We walk all the way over here and you get to see where the bed is and the walk-in closet and all this stuff. So come with me and check it out. Literally what you would get in a $2-3 million home. The balcony out, the views. I'm seeing the CN Tower out there, the Toronto skyline, Humber Bay Shores, the Toronto Water Tower, the romance, the feels, it's all happening. And down over here, I'm getting the sense of the lake right at my fingertips when I wake up from my king-size bed. Beautiful pre-eng flooring in here. Look at the space. This is just the bedroom, friends. Built-in closet if you want. Put in a huge big screen TV, dressers, a desk. This is the work from home area. Make it what you want. The point is, we got a massive amount of space up here at the foot of the king-size bed in the principal suite on the principal level. This is nuts. Let's spin it around and see some more. Check this out. The full detail with this wainscoting, this paneled wall look, double side tables, oversized, like 24-inch. Still, room for a kind of overweight, middle-aged guy. Right beside this, giving you that idea of massive space. Speaking of glorious, massive space, look at this walk-in. It's huge, it's double-sided, it's well thought out with beautiful kind of pullouts, all organized. This feels lovely. Look at this, I'm just gonna get my pants. They're hanging beautifully. Height, beautiful reflective flooring. Mirror behind me that the cameraman's hiding out of sight from. A full closed door so that when you don't want to organize, you can just close it in. But this is space, this is function, and this is this little bit of touch in luxury, in organization, where you're gonna come in and all those little things in your brain that like symmetricalness and organization and all the lovely things that go into starting your day on the right foot, happening right here in this principal suite and even in this closet. I mean, I'm seriously ready to just stop working today and just enjoy this property. Friends, I am a top realtor in Canada. And this bathroom is bigger than both of my secondary bedrooms in my house. And it makes me wonder why the heck I'm not buying this place. Big soaker tub, definitely big enough for 2 or 3 people. Definitely big enough for the kids. This is true soaker, like I'm chest height in here. Love the black fixtures. It's got the double kind of pull yourself up, nice room all the way around. The double sinks, guys, It's like having 2 bathrooms. And I can tell you because at my house, there's 1 sink and my wife and I are on top of each other every morning trying to get ready. This is what happy marriages are made of. I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating. Your own little bit of space while sharing the space. Think about that. It's being together, but not being codependent in the bathroom. Storage all the way around. Huge mirror, off, away from the bed and the walk-in closet, but right next to them, all in one suite like a fancy hotel. And you got the perfect space for the throne. Now this is big enough, you could create a water closet here, and I'm thinking the only reason they didn't do it was maybe the skylight and the eye lines into our custom shower. Hello. Guys, put your little teak bench in here and shave your legs. You can do whatever you want to do in the shower. Just sit and read a book in the steam. You got the wand. You got the rain head. You got the full-length glass. You got the echo, so you can sing and sound beautiful in your own shower. And you're up here and it's yours. 1x2 classic porcelain, yet mimicking that Carrara tile in here. Modern, sleek. When I say hotel, it really feels like a hotel. And it feels like a hotel that you're like, damn, that's expensive, but it was nice. But it's not crazy expensive. It's actually quite affordable. And it's super high level nice and convenient and lovely. One more thing to show you while we're up here. So here is some of the genius of this place. And you know, I can tell through my energy, this is a little bit of a manic video. But why? It's because the energy is so good. The function is amazing. The elevated finishes are awesome. And how much house is here just gets you excited. You really look at the price points all around and go, that really is the most amount of house in every way for the money. So back to this thing I'm trying to talk about. You come up these stairs. This is the suite. This hallway isn't even a hallway. It's just the walking space between your divided bathroom and bedroom. But should you want to use the upstairs massive rooftop terrace and not have people look in your bedroom or your bathroom, that door closes and this door closes and you can go straight up to that rooftop terrace with guests, or keep it open and head up there with your coffee or glass of wine with your #1 partner, or heck, just yourself, because you deserve me time. Coming upstairs, we got another usable space up here. It's a little dry bar. You got your nice little fridge for your cold tall boys, and you got this little choppy space to do your limes and put that charcuterie together, and it all walks out to our full-length glass, beautiful door out to this oversized terrace with views of downtown Toronto, friends. You know what people pay for a view of the CN Tower? A lot. You don't have to pay a lot here. You can pay a super fair market price and grab this baby. Oversized room to hang out, sectional, dining table, pergola, views, grill station. This is living downtown, but in the lakeside community with access to the go and all of that. The melding, the beautiful mixing of the themes is incredible. All right, let's go and see some more. Coming down to our bedroom wing, as I call it, we got that same lovely pre-eng wide plank hardwood in here. We have tons of storage, so we have a full service closet here. There's also room for storage in there. Full linen closet here. 2 bedrooms, huge family bathroom, and what I think is incredible, this laundry closet. And I think you're going, ha, incredible, eh, bud? A laundry closet? It's not quite about the laundry closet itself, but where it is. If I could choose anywhere in the world to have that closet, it would be outside of my kids' bedrooms, because that's where the dirty clothes are, that's where the mess is, and that's where the highest amount of traction is. And that means for me, that this saves me probably 30 to 40 minutes a week just in movement time, and that's valuable when you're running a family, or heck, you're just trying to live your best life. It's perfect because it's right underneath that principle. Throw the clothes down this way, and you got your own little laundry chute pass through. This is flow and function. These guys have thought it out, and of course they have. They've been building townhouses and getting better and better at it over the years, and you're gonna see the highest and best improved Dunbar product when you're looking at these units. Where should we start? Let's start with bedroom 1 and work our way back. Well, this is a nice bedroom space, wouldn't you agree? We got a lovely closet. We got that same pre-engine here. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you that closet because it's more than just a lovely closet. You got room for a big bed in here. This is taking up a lot of space too. You could have a queen in here if you didn't have this slider. And I'm gonna say, you gotta have a slider, guys. Don't do it, don't get a rocker. I tried to save the money on the rocker and you got the baby and you're literally dancing around the room at night trying to get the kid to bed. Spend the money on the slider. The base stays put and the chair moves beautifully. Changing table, but room for more built-ins, room for that big bed if that's what you're after. You don't need a lot of furniture in here because look at this oversized closet. All built in here with lovely natural light. I'm just thinking you're rushing in the morning, you're trying to get your kids ready, you're late for that Saturday engagement, you're getting that natural light, those views, it's hitting your kids' clothing and you're going, it's gonna be okay. Let's get them dressed, let's get them in the car, it's gonna be okay. And this is the kind of thing that's giving me those little doses of vitamin C to feel okay. Moving. L-O-V-I-N-G-ing this room, my friends. Look at the cuteness. Look at the wainscoting, the green, how it goes with the lovely pre-eng floor. Big double closets over here to my left. Tons of room for dressers, side tables. You can get a queen in here. We got the crib going on over here. Love even the light fixture. We have a big skylight here that normally brings in a lot of natural light. It's blocked because it's actually being used for a small child, and you will learn, if you don't already know, that they do not like the light, and you will have the blackout situation going like this right now. But if you want to come in, if you want to come to the open house, I'm sure we can have this open to show you how much natural light actually comes in here. Great third bedroom. Really warm, really cozy, going so well with my bedroom wing, nice and private, divided with closet space and the bathroom. Really nice for no noise transfer between these bedrooms, which again, if you don't know, you're gonna learn, you're gonna want. No noise passing, privacy, room to room. Let's check out this bathroom. Very nice bathroom size in here, if I do say so. One, the finishes, you can't get over it. Oftentimes in these townhomes, depending on the era of when the townhouse was built, you can just see these little hallmarks of, oh yeah, that was 13 years ago, that was 20 years ago. Here, we feel right on point with the trends. Lovely 1x2, modern Greyhound colored tiles in here. Natural stone feeling if they're not actual natural stone. Lovely kind of muted, almost mocha countertop. On the gray side, not on the beige side. Undermount sink, the same matte black fixtures, love that. And then we go into a really inset, beautiful subway tile soaker tub, and it's that same lovely gray. This is gonna be in style for a long time to come. We got the matte black fixtures in there, soaker feel. All this goes so well with the whites, the blacks, and the grays. It pops, and it's gonna be just what you want for years and years and years. And people are gonna come in 10 years and go, love the bathrooms. And you're gonna be like, that's how it came, really? Yeah. Wow, they're awesome. I just feel like that's what I'd pick today. I know, why are we still talking about this bathroom right now? I don't know, we're supposed to be having dinner and you're going on about the bathroom upstairs and I'm, let's go downstairs. Man, this house is sweet. I'm literally walking down the stairs thinking there's like 7 people I gotta send this to. So you've seen kind of the family home, the division, how each floor acts as its own wing, which I think is superb. You're really getting the sense that we have views to downtown, which really differentiates this unit from other units in the complex. I want to go back down quickly though and show you this garage setup because I think it's exceptional. I love that we have this freehold walkout vibe of this townhome, and at the same time we're getting that condo covered parking with the lift and extra storage. I think for me, when I'm measuring what I want in lifestyle and trying to combine all of the things that I want, but also trying to back off on the amount of maintenance that I'm responsible for, this is what I want. And I'm gonna show you a bit more about that. So I'm making a point of it because I think it's so rare to have such a large executive townhome with your own underground parking access. 1-2 spots with this lift. We got a little shot to put in here of how these lifts work, but you can get a full-size SUV plus a sedan in this space, plus storage underneath, storage for bikes, and there's actually storage racking here at the back, so you really can service your family's needs. And that's super rare, guys, to have room for the bikes and the parking and all of that stuff inside something so beautifully kind of customized. It's just, you're not seeing it. In other complexes, you have to walk to the parking or you're coming up an elevator. There's this detachment, whereas here it's like the full executive feeling townhouse with the big freehold garage you just don't see elsewhere. Love this setup, wanted to bring it to your attention. 7171 Elder, friends. Let's talk a little bit more about this house, what makes it so special. First, on these 3 floors alone, we're over 1,500 square feet. You add in approximately 200 square feet more with that lower level that is not below grade, so it's not a basement. You know, you're 17-ish hundred square feet here with 2 parking, with walkability to Long Branch, one of the best strips of all of Lakeshore. There are other areas like Mimico and New Toronto. Long Branch has the strip. They got shops, restaurants, coffee shops, all of the things you want in a very prime area, down by the lake, skating rinks, access through the streets to get to the Lakeside Trail, both ways in fact. You're getting closer to Port Credit. You also have the access to the major arteries like up Kipling and boom, there you are, 427 Gardner, whip up to the 401 and the 407. It's all right here. Now outside, we're a lakeside family-friendly, quiet community. But one of the things that people don't think about and they don't really sell in these videos is in 5 minutes I can be at Costco. Now that might not make sense to a lot of people that I would push that, but we in this neighborhood, and I live close by, we whip up to Costco for fruit and toilet paper last minute because it's so close, whereas people who are downtown or in different communities, it's a whole day or at least a whole half day to go to places like that. South Etobicoke's magic. We can be at Canadian Tire in 5 minutes and down riding our bike in 5 minutes on the lake. It's a completely different thing, and that's why I continue to say these areas in W6 along Lakeshore are definitely still underpriced. Coming in, oversized square footage. You can see from the video, you're not even inside the house yet, but these finishes are a cut above. The layout, the functionality, everything that you're getting. 2 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, a massive rooftop terrace. That's your backyard, and it's huge. It's bigger than a lot of these townhomes where they try and say, oh no, we got a backyard. Well, the backyard's 10 by 10. We're almost full length up there. You got views for miles, which you'd never get from a backyard. And guess what? You're not coming home on Friday and cutting the grass. You're not pulling weeds and doing gardening and all that stuff before company comes over. It's done for you. Now you can have planter boxes up there. You can still grow your tomatoes, but it's versatile in both ways. But it definitely is going to favor convenience and low maintenance. And this type of house is for someone who wants it all, who wants the space, who may have a big family, who may want to entertain and have huge groups over and all that stuff, but also who doesn't want responsibility of taking care of all this stuff. And that's the beauty of having some of these condo elements, underground parking, not having to shovel, not having to do all those things. I kind of already spoke about location, but it's worth mentioning again. This is a prime W6 South Etobicoke location on the lakeshore. Guys, Humber, amazing private schools, public schools, Montessori, daycares, renowned in the area, right next door, all at your fingertips. Walkability to get the coffee, to get the ice cream, to go out with the family, but also that drivability, that commutability from 2 GO trains close by, and the major arteries all at your doorstep. It just doesn't get any better than that. So when you're thinking value meets location, meets finishes and luxury, you really aren't gonna see it like you're seeing it here. I can promise you that. It's not BS. Come check us out, come to an open house, call your agent, call us, whoever it is. You gotta come down, see the value in these units, especially number 71. It's unmatched. So I've been talking long enough. It's time for me to get on with my day, and you guys, you can do whatever you want. You just can't do it here any longer, so I'll have to invite you to, well, you know, get the heck out of here!